doing yard work? That sounds god awful, bud. I'm so sorry for that. Cute and always fun. Yeah, I got real hard back into platformers after we played Shovel Knight last week. Week before last week. Yeah, we finished it last week, and I really needed to play some more platformers. So we generally play through that one once a year together, or at least we have since we've started hanging out. So that's one of our favorites to play together. Where's that boy at? And we had a great time. I had an awesome time on my 12-hour stream. Thank you for everybody that was there. Everybody likes extra cash for sure. Still no to potato. I know. I'm super bummed about that. Hey, it's not telling me that Farrell was. God damn it. Okay. I know he's live because it just said so. There we go. All right, we're gonna get this raid off for Farrell. No, I feel you. I want the potato fixed too. Trust me. Any way for you guys to show love, I'm all about. Plus, I also enjoy the potato song. All right, our raid's up. I'm gonna send you guys over there. He's getting his stuff all set up right now for some sketching, and
Hello. Oh shit, I have to turn off my AC. Oh gosh. I had to get everything together really, really fast. Oh my gosh. Hello, Sin, Bob, and Stubby. I'm just sketching for a little bit. I started this earlier in the office, and then I decided that I definitely needed to stop before I got too far into it. But basically what I've done is I started drawing a person, and then instead of drawing a head, I started drawing art supplies coming out of it. And let me actually get this like better situated. I didn't even touch any of this. But then I also started to draw like other things, like here's a bag of tea and here's some aloe leaves. So I think I'm just gonna like continue by drawing just things that I like. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool so far. A lot of my lines I'm gonna end up probably going over with micron pens, because a lot of these from being drawn over and stuff already are getting lighter as I go. And I need them to not do that. See, everybody tells me to do that, and I know it would help. Like, I genuinely know that it would, but for some reason, it just bothers me to do that. It, I don't know, I think it might be a sensory thing. Ooh, have a okay time in the heat, Bob. As an okay time as you can have. I'm just gonna lightly shade in the tea portion of the tea bag so that, partially so I won't lose it as I continue around the piece, but also because I drew a tiny crochet hook here, and I don't want to forget that it's there. And that way you can see it better too. Oh, that was loud. That was also loud. I think I'm also gonna draw like a bit of like bamboo up here because I have a bamboo in my bedroom. It's the oldest plant that I have. I got it from Meyer, and I think I've had it 7 years now. It's definitely a long time for me to have a plant. This notebook I got from the local art store, and what brand is this? It's from Michaels. It says Denik, Denik. I like it a lot. The mountain on it reminded me kind of like the Lord of the Rings, the art that Tolkien did, so I really, really liked it. The only thing that I think would make this book better, because the pages are very thick and good for different mediums, is if it had like a way to easily tear out the pages. It would just be number one. Oh, I've definitely killed a cactus before. I've had a couple of different cactuses, and some have made it and some have not. And the reality is that some of them come to you from the store in not the best shape. I think I hear my mom in the other room. I'm drawing like little crispy tips on the end of the leaves because sometimes that happens. Yeah, that looks good so far. I keep looking around my desk for different things that I can add to the drawing because I have, like, I keep so many things mixed in with my art supplies. I'm gonna draw a little flower. I like drawing things with really busy backgrounds, but sometimes I get lost as to what to add. Oh shit. Awesome. The other day I was falling asleep and I actually started thinking about that and then it got stuck in my head. Because technically, I have, like, this is a mechanical pencil that I drew. Wait, let me get it closer. These are, like, tattoo needles and stuff, and this is spray from the spray paint, but, like, all down here is technically, like, empty space that I need to fill up. And I have this thing where I have to fill it as I go. For some reason, it's, like, compulsive. Before I can move on, I must finish what I began. Plus, I don't just like to fill it with, like, plain black. I like to give it as much depth as possible. I'm gonna get this even closer because this is the first time well, not the first time I've drawn in the sketchbook, but that is definitely better. This is a little like purple clover flower, or it will be. I know.
Gabe's headed home too.
I can hear you in my headphones because my microphone is on. Patrick up in here trying to whisper. I think I'm gonna color at least parts of it. I'll probably end up coloring most of it just so that like all the stuff looks separate actually now that I think about it. But some of the stuff that I'm drawing, like back here there is a this is like a little bottle of tattoo ink, and it's probably going to be black tattoo ink, and because it's in the back, and it'll help me get away with like making the background darker so that the rest of stuff in front of it can pop out. So parts of it will be in color and parts of it are probably going to be like strategically dark to give it depth. I think that would look cool. Back here I'm going to add like a more regular looking cactus. I don't know what that even means, regular looking. I guess I mean like aloe is a succulent and cactuses are also a type of succulent. So, but I have a little like oval shaped cactus that sits on my, not this desk, I have like a, I think it's an antique desk that Patrick got me. It's wooden. It looks like it's from the 70s. It's really cute. It's supposed to be my main functioning like art space, but right now it kind of just has stuff living on it. I really like desks too, Sin. I have no idea why. I'll just see a good desk and be like, yeah, that's fucking amazing. I like desks, and I really have a thing for lamps, which sounds really weird, but like I have a Pinterest board specifically for unique looking lamps. A lot of them are like Tiffany stained glass and stuff like that, but some of them are just like a light bulb somebody put a baby doll head on. Chaos lamps. That looks pretty good. I don't know what color I'm gonna make like all this like spray paint stuff. I might do that, I might color that to look like a gradient or something. That could be cool. can't decide if I want... I think I want it right here. I think I'm going to draw like a ball of yarn, but I'm going to turn it sideways. Ooh, knocking my phone over. Just peeking out from all behind all this. I'm gonna add a pair of scissors. I'm actually like, I keep pausing because I'm looking around because I don't know where my scissors are. And like my scissors are the ones that I drew for my starting screen and all that, and I feel like I should draw them here too. Plus IRL, my scissors are really pretty. They're like orange glitter. Oh, it looks nice. And then like behind this aloe, I'm gonna have like some random yarn bits coming out. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Back here, I'm throwing in just like an artist like paint palette. Ooh, that was a weird line. Welcome back, Stubby. Yes, you do see a cactus. I think this will look more like a palette when it's colored. I'm still looking for my scissors for reference, honestly. Where did those go? I have them like 24/7, except for right now. It'll be fine. I'll draw a scissor shape and everyone will know it's scissors. That pretty much looks like scissors. Hey Snake, what's up? Yeah, my tattoo is a pair of scissors. They're really fancy scissors. My mom was a hairdresser for like over 20 years. And so I got that when I was working at the tattoo shop. I designed it myself. Well, I hope you had a good nap then, Snake. 'Cause I saw you earlier. I've never been good at taking naps. This is an X-Acto knife. Very old and frayed paintbrush over here. Here's a rogue earbud floating out. I'm gonna draw another one over here. You're absolutely right, Sin. I pretty much take a pair of earbuds with me no matter where I go, even if I know I'm not going to use them. These are my emotional support earbuds. That is kind of misshapen. It's supposed to be the little plug-in part. That's better, a little bit. I'm drawing this and then erasing it lightly because I'm gonna draw like just a string of beads. And I don't want the line running all the way through it quite as bad. I'm not sure if you can tell, this is like a little like shell. I'm gonna draw like a little I don't know if it's a scallop shell. I don't know what kind of shell it is, but I have a lot of different shells. And it's kind of shaped like a fan, is what I'm trying to go for with this one. That looks what I'm basically like what I'm going for. I'm glad you like it. I really like drawing stuff like this. I don't do it nearly as often as I should though because it's really fun. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Welcome back, Bob. I'm glad you don't have to be out in the heat anymore. Oh wow, go rest and fix your head. That looks pretty decent, I think. That's probably as far as the drawing needs to go. I'm gonna get a micron pen to start outlining with. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, thank you, Stubby. This micron pen is very dark brown, and it is size 5, which you actually can't see because it's not focusing, but trust me, it is size 5. I have a pink one too. I got a pack of different colored ones. It came with this very dark brown that I'm using, a lighter brown, blue, purple, green, and pink, and I think red. I want to say it also came with red. Yeah, that's where I got mine too. I think the pack that I bought was actually on sale, and I think they're all size 5. I have other sizes that are in black, but I've not seen like the bold or the more narrow ones in packs of colors. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you feel better soon. I bet your stick figures are pretty fantastic. I love a good stick figure, honestly. Ooh, Sin, that sounds cool. I love comics. This little like stick with the circle on it that I just filled in, that's what the back end of a tattoo needle that hooks into the machine looks like. If anyone is wondering about that. Because I drew some little tattoo needles in here. Oh yeah, I think you had mentioned that last time you were here. How's that going? Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's good that you're getting close, though. For both the medical bills reason and for getting the tattoo reason. hand's getting a little stiff. I'm gripping my pen too tight. That looks pretty decent. Let's see. Got this palette knife. Right? That would probably actually come in handy. I've thought that a couple of them would come in handy. Eventually we will get to the point where we can use those, but until I get, like, I think it's 50 followers, until then, channel points are illegal, basically. I keep trying to say C points. C points are illegal. That sounds like a game thing. Yeah, I am pretty close, actually. I was surprised that, not really surprised, but I wasn't expecting to get as many follows as I did as quick as I have, because I don't really advertise or anything. I do tag pretty accurately, though. I only did 4 tags today, but I think that's part of what has helped. I've noticed in the art section, sometimes people only have their stuff tagged as, like, just the word art, and I feel like it would help them, like, if they're actually looking to grow, it would help to be a bit more specific. Because some people are truly only trying to watch, digital art or traditional art or crafting or whatever. And if you only have art, then you're just going to probably get lost in a sea of people. I'm going to take a break from drawing for just a second, and I'm going to start from here down. I'm going to start cleaning up the eraser lines because my hand is getting very sore, because I keep telling myself mentally, like, you have to not clench your shit so hard. But my hand is like, no, it has to be death grip. This will not work unless we're death gripping. So I'm going to give my hand a little bit of a break. Ooh, I need to get a drink in a minute, Bob. When I'm done erasing. One of the most, this is probably one of the most meditative parts of just sketching, is erasing away all of my old lines. But one of the scariest things that ever happens is realizing you didn't go over a certain line and erasing, part of your stuff away because you drew it darker than the rest and you thought that it was lined. The heart attack that grips you is specific and scary. Oh yeah, if you crinkle the paper, that is also a big thing. I used to do that a lot. Erasing is one thing that I don't have a whole lot of trouble, death gripping while I do it, though. Because when I was younger, my mom told me that the lighter I held my eraser while I went, the more it would erase. And I don't know that I've experienced that as a true thing. I just think that it saves your paper a lot so you can keep erasing. So then you can effectively erase more. Not necessarily that the eraser does better. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I will be right back. Got a Coca-Cola. Let me stretch my hands one more time. I just kind of need to hold that. Oh, that's much better. My fingers and hands, I've never been good at popping them or anything, and I don't know if that's part of why they get sore. But I really wish that I could, because it seems like a lot of people get benefits from being able to pop. I do not care. You will probably want to text Patrick and double check. I haven't heard him out there for a few minutes, so I don't know if he's like outside or if he is sleeping. Either is possible. I'm not sure how late I'm actually gonna go, because I'm gonna do dinner and probably try and spend a little bit of time with Patrick before the second stream today. But ultimately, I don't care. That line is a little bit wonky, but it's okay. It's always like hard for me to draw close to the edges. Sometimes I feel like I need a sketch pad that is like, I don't know, I want to say like it would probably fill the whole like screen, like very wide. A desktop covering sketch pad so that I could just draw really big. I know they make like large ones, but they don't always fit like situated on a desk. Some of them are so long that they almost require an easel. And I could hold them sideways, but I would prefer not to, because a lot of those ones come with spiral rings, and then my hand would always be hitting them. Like both hands probably would, because I just like to spread out. They probably make something like that. It's probably just, I've never looked at the super large sized ones very closely because they tend to be expensive. I have made jewelry. I don't do it very often, but the few times that I have, I've had a lot of fun doing it. They usually it's like fairly simple stuff like necklaces. I have. I'm not wearing it today, but it's over on the side. This isn't like jewelry, but I made this cuff out of pony beads, and I can make some basic stuff out of stuff like this. But then I also have like some shells and like wooden and glass beads and other stuff like that that I sometimes do things with. It's keeping track of like all the little clasps and things that is part of why I don't keep a whole lot of jewelry crafting supplies on hand, because I am very prone to knocking things over and losing them. For a while when I was growing up, beads were forbidden in our household because my cousin gave me like 3 boxes full of beads, a lot of them being seed beads, when I was 11 or 12. And my mom was like, all right, be careful with these, don't get them out without me, and don't spill them. And I absolutely did none of those things. And then my mom had to help me pick a gazillion tiny beads out of my bedroom carpet, and it was rough. Your boy can't listen or act right. But yeah, that's something that I would consider doing more of. Because I have some string floating around and stuff. And if I can find where I put the ones that I made, I could put some pictures in the Discord in a little bit. Oh, I definitely, I'm, I have very high interest in taxidermy and animal art. I have a small collection of human teeth in a jar on one of my desks that at some point, I'm probably going to make jewelry out of some of it, and I've got, I bought a necklace at a festival that's like, it has snake vertebrae on it, and it's really cool. I love all that stuff. Oh, absolutely, Stubby. I forget sometimes that, like, I've done things or that I make certain things in phases, and it completely escapes my mind that anybody might like to see it because I'm not actively working with it. Very forgetful that way. Okay, so I think that I've got not a lot, I think I've got all of the lines that I want to be black done. I'm going to erase it the rest of the way up, and we're gonna see if it's worth panicking over if I erase anything important. Hopefully not, though. I think I've got all of it. So far, so good. I didn't really do lines on a lot of the parts that were shaded because I had them shaded in pencil just so I could keep everything separate in my head while I was still drawing. Like the scissors, I'm probably going to go over them with like, I've got Prisma pencils floating around somewhere. I probably will use those in conjunction with my other colored micron pens. Oh, something disappeared. Something disappeared back here. Oh, I know what it is. It was the rest of this cord. That's not a big deal. That's fixed. Oh gosh. I've never had my head hurt so, well, not, I have, but like, not for something like that. You need a chaperone. To make sure that you stay within the limit. Well, I mean, it happens sometimes. As long as you're not hurting your head all the time, you're probably mostly okay. If I had to guess. I think I made it out without erasing too many essential lines. I am going to, I'm writing pickles in here. Because that's cute, in my opinion. Ooh, that could be part of why your head hurts if you took a long break. Sorry, I'm blowing away all of these little... There's like eraser stuff on the whole back of my desk now. Because I'm an expert at that. Let me get some of my other micron pens, and I'm going to do a bit of coloring. I'm not going to color the whole thing today because today's stream was planned to be kind of short. But I would like to do a little bit of that before I log off. I've got purple, green, the light brown, red, and pink. I'm gonna use this light brown on the paintbrushes, like in the bristle area. That just makes the most sense. I'm not going to color them all the way in. Well, that one I did, but the rest of these I'm not going to color all the way in with it because I like to mix the way that the pens look with colored pencils. Specifically like Prisma ones because they blend so well. Plus mixing supplies, in my opinion, is just kind of fun. Also, I'm going to put some light brown dots in the dark brown dots in the tea. That just makes sense. I'm also gonna give this like a little bit of like wood texture.
Wow.
Or like, I don't know if this looks like wood texture, but I want to pretend that it kind of will. Most of the palettes that I've had, even though like professionals will tell you that glass is the best because it doesn't affect the pigments in any way, and a lot of people use plastic, but a lot of the ones that I've ended up having have been wood. And after a while they do get kind of warped and weird and stuff, but I like to use them as canvases once they get old. And so I really have a soft spot for wood palettes because of the reusability. They become like art on their own. I have not tried those kind of paints. They look really cool though. I've seen like, I wouldn't call it a tutorial, but I've seen like quick little paintings people do on Pinterest in videos. They're not exactly TikToks either, but they always make it look so easy, and I don't trust that. Something about that is just, I feel like you're trying to trick me into getting these paints that will probably be hard. I don't know that they will be hard, but they do look cool. I know some people who say that they are the bane of their existence. I haven't tried, there's a few different types of paints that I haven't tried. I technically never got around to learning oil paints either because I didn't ever have a safe way to dispose of the extra paint when I was finished, and that stuff can't just be like washed down a drain because of the chemicals and all that. So there's a few things I haven't, and I don't know if that type of paint is the same or not. Ooh, Amazon. That makes it sound affordable. I like affordable things. I also don't know how it's pronounced. Okay, so I'm gonna say, is it gouache? I have no idea how to pronounce that word, and I feel weird about it. I've heard people say it a couple of different ways, and nobody sounds confident. Oh yeah, I am gonna go around and over these little dried bits these little bits of leaf, so that the dark part gets lighter so it looks more natural. Like gouache. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. And they dry really quick. Well, that could be a problem. Um, Part of the reason that I like acrylics, though, to be completely honest, is because they dry so fast. Because I can be very impatient sometimes. So that might be good for me. Most of the things I've seen people painting with them are like um, usually a very basic background of like no more than 4 colors. And then a lot of times I watch people, they'll just be doing like, I assume it's a specific type of brush or just brushes that are loaded a lot with paint because they'll just do like big swoops of like plant leaves and stuff like that, and it looks very smooth. That I can say confidently is most of what I've seen people do looks very smooth and nice. Ooh, I haven't seen those. Are those on YouTube? I feel like I hear some editing in the other room. I'll have to look that up like right after stream probably. Seems like the best time. Good luck, Bob. I have not been having good luck with the Pokemon extension for a while, honestly, even more than usual. I don't know if anybody else has felt that way. But like since the summer raid stuff started, I've just been feeling like it was extra bad. I completely understand that, Stubby. It definitely, I agree. The charm wore off kind of fast. The lack of communication is really weird. Pretty much everything Quinn has said about it is true, which I didn't think that it was gonna not be true, but I didn't really pay attention to the Discord until after those things were mentioned, and I was like, wow, it really is like quite exactly like that. It is weird and awkward in there. And there's just not a lot. It's like there's things happening, but nobody knows what they are. And there's also really not a lot of community in there. It's like main activity is people getting Poke Dailies, and like the few people who talk in there are in certain little parts of it only, and most of it seems to get ignored. It's like, all right, we've made you all these places to talk, but like, and to like do different things and ask questions and post art, but like, we are just gonna ignore all of it and not respond to anything. I do not want brown, actually. Purple. Yeah, I didn't really care for that either. Especially since they never really like. I don't know, it started during the legendary event and it was random kind of who got them in their chat, but they always knew where they went, and like a bunch of people would show up, hit somebody's community, and then they would all just disappear forever. And it was just like, it felt very disorganized, but at the same time, like, they knew where all the legendaries were gonna be, and that was just like, it was less random in reality than they were trying to make it feel. Um, and all of that just seemed very strange. I don't even care if like you, as a dev for like an extension that's very small, want legendaries or whatever. Like, if you feel you deserve them for making the game, that's fine, but just be honest about it. But also don't make it seem like only a select few favorites are going to be clued into anything. Or just don't do that in the first place, because that's weird. And it's definitely not gonna bring new people in, you know. think that'll probably do what I want to, that's about what I want to do today, I think. I think that's been a pretty successful short stream, honestly, because I've almost gone for 2 hours anyway. So yeah, good sketch session, everybody. Cyclops Gaming is going to be on tonight as usual, and I might come back to this piece on Friday with like colored pencils and fill it in more completely. I might do crochet. I haven't decided what I'm actually going to do yet. I'll probably post a few ideas in the Discord. Let me see if I can raid somebody. I don't have anybody on. Thank you very much, Stubby. That is so kind. But yeah, I think that's all I've got for today. So yeah, I hope you come back on Friday and see what we're going to be doing then. And I will see most of you, I think most of you that are here in the Discord. If anybody has a link for that they would like to throw up, that's fine. I need to get Nightbot set up to do it. But until then, like, it has to be the whole link, which is dumb. Ooh! Once again, scared the absolute crap out of me. So yeah, with that, thank you for coming to my stream. I have to go find some hobbits.